Welcome back, everybody. We're here with Carl, also known as Carl.Deadline on Instagram, and he has a beautiful Honda Element, which we're going to get a full tour of today. What year is your Honda Element?
This is 2006.
2006, and
Yeah.
you just got it, right?
Yeah, I got it in August, so it hasn't even been a year, and it was completely bone stock, and I just built it up for pretty much overlanding.
Why did you decide to pick an Element in the first place?
Honestly, I came across like videos on Instagram, and I kept seeing like how cool you could build out these little cars, and I always wanted like a camper van, but I thought it was too big, and this was like, it fit that perfectly, you know?
That's awesome. Well, I'm super excited to get a tour. Can you show us what's going on the back here?
Yeah, so right here, I think the thing that stands out is my spare. It's a full-size spare, and it's on a DirtCom trail swing. And this is the AE model, which stands for Ascent and Element, and it's made specifically for an Ascent or an Element. And as you can see, it's like completely flush with the bumper, so I think it's the closest that you'll be able to get the wheel from like off the shelf kind of like what's it called, hitch carriers.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's really cool. I have a Gobi ladder that I just use it to mount my stuff on. I have a shovel, some recovery boards, spare gas tank, and this thing opens up. You could swing it fully. Well, first gotta pull the safety pin, very important. And this swings out. It could lock and it could fully open all the way if you want, which is cool.
Wow. And there's that little table there?
Yeah, we got a table right here. I usually keep it to right here. Could cook, use it for other stuff. Chopping board right here. Comes really in handy when you need that extra space.
Very nice. How do you like the Gobi ladder? Do you use it a lot to get up there?
Honestly, I used it for a little bit, but I feel like I find it personally more handy to mount stuff on. You know, like right now I have these recovery boards and a shovel, but I could always change it to carry my gas tank or water and just other stuff like that.
Very cool.
So I feel like just having more options to mount stuff.
How many miles do you have on the Element?
So I bought it at 180 and I put 6,000 miles. So it's at 186.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how much did you pay originally for it?
I got it from a dealership, and the reason that I picked this one up from the dealership, it was the cleanest one with a single owner. It had no cracks in the leather and the seats or anything, and it was 8,500.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a deal.
Single owner.
Wow.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Can we see what's going on the side and the roof here?
Yeah, for sure. So we'll start, I guess, with the roof rack.
Okay.
I have the 311 roof rack that's specifically made for the Element, and then I just have some Harbor Freight what are these rifle cases that are waterproof. They're really good. You could store a lot of stuff. In one of them I have my sleeping bag, blankets and everything, and the other is like camping tables and chairs. And right here I mounted some chase lights.
Is that like a brand or just Amazon?
Just the Amazon ones.
Great.
I didn't need anything too serious for the chase lights.
Yeah.
Just be able to be seen when the dust is kicking up with my friends. And then this is also Amazon, what is this? It's like the personal changing tent. You can use it as a bathroom or anything. So it has like 4 walls and a roof. And I got the same kind of storage box on this side also.
Yeah, it's nice, sleek, low profile.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any wind noise?
Not a lot actually that I noticed.
There's already enough with the Element by
Yeah.
itself. So.
And then right here we got some counterproductive goodies. So this is like their step thing. So you could get up there. You could step up here and put your foot on here. Put all your weight on it. It's good.
Wow. I'm definitely adding that to my Element.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's also good to like hang stuff on, you know?
Like dirty towels.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
And then this is also from Counterproductive, which mounts on the support brackets for the window. So there's actually no stress on the glass itself, which is really cool.
That is cool.
And it's like a super clean look. I like how the angles fit really well.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, man.
Yeah.
What kind of wheels and tires are you running?
So these are Black Rhino wheels, and I'm running 235, was it 70, 16?
Perfect. So
Yeah, Falcon Wild Peaks.
Any modifications with the suspension?
Yeah, so right now I'm running 1320 Performance Lift Kit. So it's just a 3-inch level lift. But right now it's sagging a little bit because of the weight in the back. So I'm probably going to redo the back suspension and get some Swift springs.
Awesome.
So it corrects it a little bit, but it's not too bad right now.
Yeah, the paint looks good. How about in the front? What's going on there?
So in the front, we got some, I just added these new lights. They're from Oxbeam. And those are the HRG mounts, which are really nice because it's super low profile. So I like the look of it.
How is it at night? Are they bright?
Yeah, really bright.
Mm.
And then I just installed, I have the Rob Deasy mounts for the fog lights.
Very nice.
So I have the matching Oxbeam lights right here. And then just some Hella lights that are mounted on this bar that's only mounted onto the license plate. It's solid enough right now until I could find someone to fabricate me like one that comes from the frame and out, you know? But had no problem with it. It's good.
Good enough.
Good enough for now.
Yeah. Why don't we check out the interior now?
Yeah. So here it is. I guess the number one mod for these things that everyone always likes is the swivel seats. So we got swivels on driver and passenger, which is cool. You could hang out like this, or you could completely flip them around. Oh, there's a specific order to do this in.
Shout out Heroes Hot Rods.
Yep.
Wow.
So we got driver, and I also got in the passenger.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. And then as far as like storage goes, this is like my side, which is like my closet. So I carry a bunch of clothes in here. So this is a bag that's actually made for cycling.
Oh, okay.
Like it's a storage bag, but it fits like perfectly on here on the Molly panel.
Do you do a lot of cycling?
Yeah. I used to do a lot of road biking and gravel biking, trying to get back into it.
Well, you got the car for it. That's for sure.
And then right here is a platform that I built. Check this out. I got my power bank right here. I don't know if you could see it too well.
Yep, I got it, sort of. Yep.
And then
that's a Jackery?
Yeah, Jackery 500.
Awesome.
Just good enough for like 2-3 days, you know? And it's hooked up to the cigarette lighter in the back, so it's constantly charging when the car is driving. And then I usually just move these out of the way, and I got some storage over here.
Oh, clever. That's very nice.
And then this one, I had to figure out, I was like, this cabinet is in the way, so this one opens this way. More storage.
It's easily accessible too. That's
really
nice. So did you design this bed yourself?
Yeah, so it was just like a lot of like ideas that I had in mind just to make it feel like it will work well with the swivel seats, and I feel like this is the best setup for me, because before I had a single setup with like a bed that pulled sideways, but I noticed that most of the time I had this side filled in anyways. So
that's the same setup I started with, actually. Yeah, I did.
And I was like, because I saw that a lot, I was like, that seems cool. And then I was like, I could sit on this side and use this as a desk. Never gonna do that. Yeah, because I have the swivel seats.
Save yourself the time, guys, and just go to the full bed or just a single bed.
It's a lot easier. I had like trouble setting it up, putting it away, setting it up. So this is like the easiest and cleanest way that I found for me that works.
Does this bed extend, or is this enough length for you guys?
So this will actually extend. I usually carry a folding piece of wood that will come out, and it will rest here on this lip and on the chair.
Oh, okay.
And then I usually carry other cushions also.
And are these aftermarket? These are nice.
Yeah, these are aftermarket. I forgot who makes them, but they're actually, for the price, you can't beat them. Because I know the OEM ones, I wanted them, but they're too expensive.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And this one's nice because it has this lip around it. So it's all my like dirt and sand from like the trails stay in here, so it's easier to clean.
Pop the hatch in so we can see.
And then this opens. And then usually under here, these cushions is where I'll carry that extra piece of wood that will go and make our bed platform. And then right here, we have usually all the storage.
This looks familiar.
Yep, this fridge is great. So basically I designed this to fit as close as possible to the fridge because I wanted to maximize the amount of headroom. So I didn't want to put this on sliders or anything. And I felt like you don't really need sliders.
No.
It's plastic. It's easy to
totally
pull out. Yeah.
How tall is this? Do you know?
Not sure. Honestly, okay. I went off this and I was like, I need a little bit more room.
Smart.
Yeah.
And this is made by?
This is by E-Life Campers.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, super cool cabinet that they do. And the way it mounts is literally by one screw, and this thing is solid. And you don't have to drill any holes. It uses an existing hole.
Wow. And I like that molly panel bag there too that hangs on the ship bar.
Yeah. And this is, I actually just added, because I wanted to maximize the space for storage. And this is literally from Amazon, and it's this netting that sticks to the glass, and I could carry more stuff up here.
That's really nice, because I've seen the ones that hang from the bars up there, but it takes up too much space.
I even tried the ones that hang up there, but I felt like it was just too big, and then when you loaded it up, it was sagging too much. And I want to have as much headroom as possible in this thing.
Yeah.
So
you got the nice molly panel bags in the back there too.
Yep.
No tears in the seat is wild.
Yeah, no tears. In the leather itself is completely clean. I put the seat cover, the only place that it has a tear is at the seam. But that could be easily repaired, you know?
Yeah.
The cracking leather is the hardest part. And then I made this completely open because sometimes we just cook from here. The grill is just set up on this thing. And then I could slide other stuff into here and just grab it easily, like our pots and pans.
Yeah.
Eventually I want to replace this with a wood one and have like a secret compartment just to carry more storage, because we have all that storage there, might as well use it.
I asked you earlier, you said you got about like 20 miles per gallon here?
Yeah, 20 miles per gallon.
Yeah.
Not the best, not too bad, you know. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and the counterproductive top molly panel up there.
Oh, in the front?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really nice. I'm very, very impressed, man. This thing is
Thanks,
very
bro.
well built. This is awesome.
Thank you.
Anything else that we missed?
Let's see. This hooked up to the back just so it's easier to see out of, because I have a lot of stuff on the rear window, so it's hard to see.
Is that also a dash cam?
Yeah, it's a dash cam that's constantly recording when you're driving, and then the camera is actually right here. I have the camera hooked up right here.
Oh, that's
so
smart.
It's super wide, because I was going to put it on the spare, but then when I carry my garbage thing, it would cover it. So this was the best place, and it gives me actually a good field of view, you know?
Yeah.
I like it.
Want to see more, we can find you at carl.deadline on Instagram, right?
Yeah, and I post a bunch of content with this thing, so